It doesn't matter if it's a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, whatever day it is. Wait, but the most exciting thing is it's some breaking news. All right, the very first thing I want to talk about is Butt Kiss. Butt Kiss, Butt Kiss. So Butt Kiss, everybody, is done. If you've been watching this Pete Davidson show, they did one season. Now he decided, after being picked up already by Peacock, he said, it feels like that part of my life is finished, so I'm not going to do another season. So Bupkis is not coming back for a second season after all. So we're going to find out why he crashed his car into that house, just like reality in real life when he actually did crash his car into a house in Los Angeles. We'll never know why that actually happened because Bupkis is not moving forward. And I'm surprised. I know people that actually like this show, so surprisingly he's not going to do it, but maybe he's got something bigger coming around the corner. We'll have to wait and find out. I'm also surprised by this $11 billion bid for Paramount. That's right, $11 billion, everybody. Apollo Global came forward, and they said, okay, for all of your film and TV, we'll pay you $11 billion. So that's a private equity group that's coming forward with this. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of freaking money. They've been already having offers from like Byron Allen and Skydance. This $11 billion just throws it out of the water. It's amazing. It's a huge offer. But the thing is, though, the majority shareholder, Sherry Redstone, who actually took over not too long ago, like she's been fighting at the company over and over again, she doesn't want to break it up and she doesn't want to get rid of it. So what will happen? Will they actually sell it for $11 billion? That's like a big win, I think, across the board for all the shareholders. The stock went up 11% when we heard there was $11 billion offer on the table. What will happen? I really don't know. A lot of money, Sherry. What are you going to do about it? Also a lot of money is Mr. Beast's new reality TV show coming forward. That's right, Mr. Beast from YouTube has an Amazon show coming forward, and it's a reality show competition for $5 million. Bum, 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 $5 million, everybody. That's like some Dr. Evil shit right there. So $5 million. There's 1,000 contestants. That's all they're really saying. Amazon sponsoring the whole thing. He's going to be executive producer and hosting the project moving forward. And Amazon, they're not saying when it's coming out. They're not really saying much details about the plot besides you have 1,000 contestants vying for this $5 million cash prize in a fast-paced, high-production format. So that's all we really know about this. Mr. Beast, man, it's called Beast Games. Good for him venturing off YouTube and creating a new reality show out there for people to win big money. So let's all go on. Let's all go on Beast Games, guys. Let's make that shit happen. I'm more excited about that than seeing that, Travis Kelce doing Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what's moving forward right now. He's in negotiation right now to host this. So you're not making enough money, playing football and being on SNL and being Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Man, whatever. It might be good, but it's moving forward, and he's actually in negotiations right now. Will it happen? Will it not happen? It looks like it's very likely it's going to happen. Of course, he has a reality series, Catching Kelce, of his podcast with his brother, too. They're still doing that. So he has had a lot of time on the mic, and not just on the football field. But is he smarter than a fifth grader? Are the people coming out there going to be smarter than a fifth grader? We'll find out. The original season only lasted it lasted a while, actually. It did 3 seasons in 2007. So will we see more? We'll have to wait and find out. I'm more excited about Alien Romulus, though, guys. The trailer came out for this. And if you haven't seen it, check it out. Because Alien Romulus, it looks freaking awesome. Like we're going back to the roots of the Alien franchise. Now, this takes place between Alien and Aliens. 60 years between those movies, by the way. It's a big gap. And we're going back to basics this time. And honestly, when they're doing it, they're going back to not just a different planet. We're going back to a spaceship. And if you see the trailer, the aliens are there just killing people left and right. It looks freaking awesome, action-packed. And of course, you have the director of Evil Dead doing this, the reboot, moving forward to make this happen. And I think Fede Alvarez is fucking great. I think that he's going to bring a new thing to this franchise. And of course, Ridley Scott's still executive producing it. Of course he is. But I think there's something special about this moving forward. Will it be good? Will it not be? The trailer looks good. Hopefully it's good. There's also this whole thing about AI being involved with this too, because one of the actors, late actor Sir Ian Holm from the first one, died in 2020. And there's a rumor that they're using AI to recreate him for this movie so he can be in this movie because it takes place in that time frame. So he might be back via AI, which would be one of those things we're going to be seeing more and more of in Hollywood. So get ready for it. Be excited about it or not. I know I'm not that excited about it. I love technology, guys, but this is a slippery slope. It really is. But another sci-fi space movie coming forward, I should say series, is The Acolyte from Star Wars. This is moving forward on Disney+. They finally released a teaser for this. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as I was hoping it would be. And people are trash talking this series because they're saying it's only like 30, 35 minutes an episode. You got 8 episodes. It's not enough. They're saying it's not enough. But to me, do we need to go crazy with these? I don't know. I love the idea of going back 100 years before all the other Star Wars movies and seeing the past, the end of the Old Republic. I want to see this, guys. I think this is really cool. And I think that they're not really showing much right now because these are short episodes. We have 8 episodes. It's not a lot of time. What are you actually show us? Just wait till June. Release date's been put out there. June 4th, we get to finally see this. They're dropping it. I can't wait to see if it's actually be good. The trailer's out there. Check it out for yourselves and see what you think about it. People are trashing it online. I hate that. Also coming back for a second season, of course, is House of the Dragon. And they finally said when it's coming out June 16th. So that's pretty cool. It's not that far away. And they released two trailers. They had the green trailer and the black trailer, and they were based off the different councils. Of course, the green trailer was fighting for King Aegon, and of course, the black was for Queen Rhaenyra. And will this be good or not? I mean, they don't really show much again. It's kind of falling in line with the two different sides, how they feel. They're very short teasers. I still want to say this. I love the first season. I love Game of Thrones. I'm always about for more. I think they're doing a lot of stuff with this, but hopefully this continues to give us good TV on Max starting in June. We'll find out. I think a lot of people will be excited about this, though. If you're a fan of superheroes, if you're a fan of Smallville might be coming back very soon in an animated form. That's right. Animated form, which makes sense. Everybody's getting older. What are you going to do? They want to still do it. Of course, the whole cast wants to come back. It's a whole thing. And this happened with the Buffy the Vampire Slayer one. They did a podcast version where all the cast came back. But this is even better. Let's do a TV show. Let's do an animated show of this. Bring everybody back. But this was announced by Michael Rosenbaum. And he came forward saying that him and Tom Weller were actually working on this together, trying to make this happen with the rest of the cast. And he said it's not a matter of, if, it's a matter of when. And he's saying right now is not the time because of the whole DCU changes with James Gunn taking over, changing the whole franchises, regrouping everything. But we're going to start negotiating with the WB, figure it out so we can get some more Smallville coming back to your TV once more. And these guys, hopefully it's good. I know Jordan would probably watch this shit in a heartbeat. I know that, right, Jordan?
You know it, but you know what's happening. James Gunn's going to drop that hammer.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if to let it happen. I don't know.
Exactly.
They have high hopes. And of course, James Gunn is a big fan of Michael. So maybe together they can do this. He loved his Lex Luthor.
It's just not fun.
It's just not fun.
Dude, everybody loved his Lex Luthor.
He did. It really did. He was great. And I think they're trying to shine, the new version, Nicholas Hoult version, kind of on this too. So hopefully it's good. I know people are probably very excited about something else though too. And that's Peaky Blinders coming back with Cillian Murphy leading the cast one more time in a movie. That's right. Peaky Blinders coming back one more time. And Peaky Blinders, they were on BBC Two, then BBC One, and then they went over to Netflix. They became very successful, having 6 seasons from 2013 all the way to 2022. And Cillian Murphy said he will come back to play this part again. One more time, guys. Coming back to play Thomas Shelby one more time for a movie for him. They're going to start shooting in September. This was also announced by the actual creator. So that's pretty good. Stephen Knight came forward and said this. So if you're a fan of Peaky Blinders, get ready for more peakiness in your future because it's not going to stop anytime soon. And speaking of historical things, of course, it's a history piece. The ruby red slippers from Wizard of Oz have been found, but not found, but someone's being charged again. So 2 people have been charged now for stealing the ruby red slippers. And this is one of those things that go back a long time. These things are auctioned off at $3.5 million they'd be auctioned off for. But a second man has been charged in connection for stealing these slippers from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, not Michigan, guys. I'm from Michigan, so I think about Grand Rapids, Michigan all the time. Grand Rapids, Minnesota, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, these 2 guys took them. And the first person was caught a while ago. Back in 2018, he was caught doing this. And that was Terry John Martin. He was 76 years old. And they charged him. And he's already pleaded guilty. That all happened. Well, a second person came forward now. Second man's been charged. Jerry Hal Selderman, 76, of Crystal, Minnesota. And he apparently was putting them on women's feet for sex videos. So there you go. And he's trying to get the girls in trouble for this too. And then he's denying it. And he's like, wow, rat that girl out because she's probably got to say about this because she was in that porn video. Leaked that porn video. Guys, just calm down. Why'd you steal these slippers? Why'd you do it? They're like historically, come on. It's a historical piece of film history. But, they found them. The FBI found them. And, of course, they'll always find. They're going to find you. They're going to find you. Don't steal those ruby red slippers. They will not take you home. They'll take you straight to jail. I know, Peps. Right to jail. Just like Jonathan Majors might be going to jail pretty soon, guys, because Jonathan Majors is going to be sentenced pretty soon in April. Finally, we have the verdict. Of course, we know he can serve up to a year in prison. But now Grace Jabari has come forward, and now she's suing him for defamation on top of Ori going after him for domestic abuse, because she said after all this, he broke headphones, he recrimination. She said, yeah, he hinted at like trying to beat her up. He was breaking shit, screaming at her. Everything he said in the trial, she's now suing him for defamation because of all of that. Now, what will happen? That's the question. She already won the trial. She might win this. This is not a good time for Jonathan Majors for King the Conqueror. It really isn't. And Dorothy's red slippers. I know. Who would steal those, Queen? Who would do that? But it's not a good time for Jonathan Majors. I think he thought his career was going up, up, up. Now it's just, I don't know what's going to happen. He was like at some really weird award show recently. Man, I don't know. He's got to be careful. But the whole thing in the UK happened. That's why she's suing him for defamation because of the UK stuff, which is where that report came out of the court, which is pretty much the nail in the coffin for him, where there was a second report of something he did before, where she went to the hospital and she had bludgeons and she was saying, I won't tell people that you beat me up. So, I mean, that was a toxic relationship, and unfortunately ended his career for Jonathan Majors. But, Marvel will move on, and hopefully Grace Jabari will be okay too moving forward, but we'll have to wait and find out. But man, what a time in Marvel history, really it is. But also a time to be a Goosebumps fan, because David Schwimmer is attached to Goosebumps Season 2. So this is one of those things where they're trying to make it like an anthology thing for Goosebumps. So whole new cast, whole new plot, all that. David Schwimmer's coming to be a dad for the new season. Good for him. He's playing the character of Anthony, father of twins, Devin and Cece, who are visiting their dad for the summer. And of course, some shenanigans go down. But, Schwimmer, big name, I think, for Goosebumps. We'll have to see how it goes moving forward. I didn't watch the first season, but I've heard some mixed things about it. Jonathan Majors, yes, is a mess. It's a mess, Racer X. I really do hope that this is good Goosebumps Disney Plus. They're trying to have a win. The first season did really great. They got Schwimmer. They got more and more names attached to this, so hopefully it's great moving forward. But I got to tell you, something that is great and everybody's talking about right now is X-Men 97. That's right. X-Men 97's out there, and I watched the first 2 episodes. If you hadn't seen, no spoilers, but I will tell you this, guys. They nailed it. They had like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. People are going nuts about this. The animation style is great, the way they mixed it in. The acting voices are amazing. I think the actors are doing better than they did back in the 90s, if you ask me. And of course, there's some new voices because some of the actors died. It's been a long time since 97. But honestly, if you haven't seen this, please check it out. It's great. It's freaking great. And you'll really enjoy it, I think, because I loved it. And if you're an X-Men fan, I'm excited to see where it goes. And there's a really good cliffhanger that happens in the second episode. And it's going to be interesting to see where they go with it. But
I know where it's going.
Jordan knows. Jordan. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, Jordan. I can't wait to see your thoughts on this too. I got to tell everybody, though, I think it's a great moving forward for Marvel. And people are asking for Spider-Man 98 now, and that's a thing that might be happening. There's rumors about that. They're going to continue the Spider-Man animated series as well, and Spider-Man. Pepe loves Spider-Man. Maybe he would be here too. There's rumors that he actually might be in X-Men 97 at some point too for a crossover event. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But something else that's going crazy this weekend is the Ghostbusters, because Ghostbusters is back. Afterlife sequel, Frozen Empire is out there. It's a cruel summer, guys. It's a cruel summer. I saw this yesterday. No spoilers again, but I'm going to say it's a feel-good movie. I had a good time with it. People will be like, hey, it's okay. It's whatever. People have too many high hopes for this stuff. I think it's a great family dynamic. They're back in the firehouse. It feels like a Ghostbusters movie. A lot of the original cast, a lot of they're paying homage to the original, of course.
150%.
Yeah, Pepe bought the ticket with me. We sat next to each other. He ate all the popcorn as he always does. Pep Star's a popcorn hog. But it's really fun, and the cast is great. And seeing the old cast there, seeing Ernie Hudson kicking ass too, and Dan Aykroyd is a big part in this. It's very spooky in a lot of ways. There's some good moments of drama and comedy, and honestly, it's just a fun popcorn movie. So if you haven't seen it, check it out this weekend. It's fun. They got like $4.5 million opening night, projected to make about $45 million domestically. Hopefully more than that. $100 million budget. I hope this movie does really well. I think it's great. Paul Rudd, slap of the bass. My boy does a great job in this too. But it's just fun. It's a fun movie. It's a good, feel-good, fun movie. So check it out. Ghostbusters is out there. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. I'm a little flustered about the system right now, but it seems like it's working better. It seems like
slap in the bass, man.
Slap in the bass, Jordan.
Slap in the bass.